simultaneous equations when two or more equations, or you can say it as when an equation which contains of two or more variables. An equation which is having two variables or more than two variables, then such kind of equations are called as simultaneous equations. Again here, the values of the variables or the highest degree of the variables should always be equals to 1 in case of simultaneous equations also. So simultaneous equations means when an equation which contains of two or more variables where the highest degree is 1, that is called as simultaneous equation. Javeria, can you mute your audio, ma? Javeria. See here we can able to see an example, that is 2x minus 3y equals 19 or 3x plus 2y equals 9. Simultaneous equations means if an equation of one variable means one equation, equation of two variables means two equations, equation of three variables means three equations. ಎಷ್ಟು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So if it is a two variables means we have to go for two equations. Javeria, can you mute your camera? That is called a simultaneous equation. And the next type of equation, that is called as quadratic equation. An equation which is in the form of, you see the form how they have given, ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. An equation which is wherever we will see an equation which is in the form, for example we can write it as 3x square plus 2x plus 5 equals 0, means the highest power is 2. In such kind of equations it is called as quadratic equation or second degree equation. And there is a condition that in case of quadratic equation where a value should not be equals to 0 and x square should be the highest power of x, and a, b, c are the three numbers which are free from x. They are called as quadratic equation. See, linear equation means an equation which contains of one variable, highest power 1 is called as linear equation, which is going to have only one equation. And the second kind of equation, they are called as simultaneous equation, an equation where an equations which contains of two or more variables, right? Where the highest power of the equation, again it will be 1. If you are going to have two variables means we have to write two equation. See here 2x minus 3y equals 19 and second equation will be 3x plus 2y equals 9. For example, if you are going to have z also, 2x minus 3y plus 1z, then we should write three equations for that. Three variables means three equation, two variables means two equation. But in the examination, according to your syllabus, you people have to study only in case of simultaneous equations. You have to study. There are basically four methods, but only elimination and substitution methods are going to be asked in an exam. This type of equation, they are called as quadratic equation. The quadratic equation means where the equations which are in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equals 0, where we are going to see the highest power of x square is what? Is 1. The highest power of x square is the highest power of x, and a, b, c are the numbers which are free from x. They are called as the second degree. Again, in quadratic equation also we are going to follow two methods. One is the factorization method, another one is the formula method. Let us will go for the first type, that is linear equations. How to calculate the linear equations. Now see this question here. Here we have written two questions. They may ask for two problems here. So this is problem number 1, the left side, and the right side we have given problem number 2. So the question will be solve for x from the following equation. So here the you should keep in mind when you people are going to calculate the value of things in case of equation. We are going to have one side left hand side, another one side is called as right hand side. So if we are, when you see this slide, x is left hand side, 5 is on the right hand side. And you should always remember the conditions in case of addition and subtraction. When the values from left hand side to right hand side, plus values will become minus values, minus value will become plus. In the same manner, if you are going to shift from right hand side, addition and subtraction, only in case of addition and subtraction, from the right side also, plus values will become to the left hand side minus, and minus value will become to the left hand side plus. Opposite signs, they are going to change into opposite signs. That is in the case of addition and subtraction. But it is not same in case of multiplication and division. In case of multiplication and division, then you are going to change the values from left hand side to right hand side. Signs will not change, as well as they are going to change from multiplication to division put. For example, if this is 3 is in the left hand side, it comes to the right hand side in the division place, but there will be no change in the sign. In the same case, for division also, if you are going to shift from division to multiplication, this 5 will become what? When we are going to change this 5 to the right hand, to the left hand side, we can able to see that the same 5 is going to be retained if it is in the form of multiplication. This division side plus 5 means left hand side also multiplication place 5 only. In multiplication and division, signs will not change. Keep it in your mind. But multiplication will becomes division, division will becomes multiplication. But only in the case of addition and subtraction, the plus values will become minus, minus value will become plus values when it is changing the position from left hand side to the right hand side. Here I request some of the students have not mute their, kindly mute your audio. And see the question here, it is the first question, solve for x, that is 3 into, means bracket itself indicates it is multiplication. 3 into means it is in the form of bracket x plus 5, close the, they are given a closed bracket, minus 25, this is separate, equals 9 plus 2 into means it is relating, this 2 is relating to the values which are there in the bracket, that is x minus 7. Now we should multiply the values. We have to open these brackets. When we are going to open these brackets, both signs as well as numbers we have to multiply. Here 3 is also plus, x is also plus. See, in the case of equations, you should remember plus into plus will become plus, minus into minus is also become plus, plus into minus will become minus, and minus into plus will become minus. Same signs, either it will be plus or minus. When you will multiply, it will become plus values only. Plus into plus is equals to plus, minus into minus, both should be same. If it is either it is plus or minus, the product of those two will be positive value only. Plus into plus is plus, minus into minus is also plus. But opposite signs, plus into minus equals minus, it will become a negative sign. Minus into plus is also minus. Yes, Javeria, any question? Any doubt?
Ma'am,
Javeria,
that
tell ma.
can you can please tell again once one.
This one ma. This
Mhm.
one, signs,
Plus into minus.
that's what ma, in case of equation, whenever you people are going to multiply positive value into positive, it is nothing but plus into plus. That is equals to, it is nothing but equals to what we are going to get, plus only. If you are going to see here, plus into, it is plus. It will becomes plus, right? Can you write? Plus into plus is plus, minus into again minus, negative value. This will also become plus only. And in the third case, plus into, this x is multiplication sign, plus into minus is equals to minus. It becomes negative. Again minus into plus, again it also becomes minus. You should remember these, whenever you people are going to multiply, be careful here. The signs also we should multiply along with the numbers. Plus into plus is plus, minus into minus is also what? Plus. Plus into minus is minus, and minus into plus is plus. Now see this question here. What they have given? 3 into bracket means it is multiplication. X plus 5, which is in the bracket, minus 25 equals 9 plus 2 into x minus 7. So in the second step, we should remove the brackets because we have to multiply. Now here, this 3 should be multiplied with x as well as with plus 5. Then we are going to multiply. If it is positive signs, in all cases, if it is positive, no problem at all. Only in case of minus sign, you will be having you should be very careful during multiplication. Now see here, plus into plus, both the values are plus only. Plus 3, if plus, there is no need of indication for plus sign. Only for the case of minus sign, it should be indicated. Plus into plus is plus, 3 into x is 3x. Again plus into plus is plus. First you multiply sign, then go for number. 3 into 5 is 15. Write down this minus 25 as it is because it is separately they have given. Equals. Now we'll go to the right hand side. 9 is separated. You should not add 9 plus 2. It is 11 because 2 has to be multiplied with x minus 7. Then we should go for adding the things. Now 9 is separated. Separately they have given. We'll write as it is because here there is one bracket in front of that 2 is there. It should be multiplied when we are going to remove the things. Plus into plus is plus, 2 into x is 2x. Plus into minus. See here opposite signs are there. So it becomes, the value will also become, the sign will becomes minus. Here I have written plus into minus is minus. So we have written plus into minus is minus. 2 into 7 is 14. Have you followed the second step? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಮ್ಮ second step?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
see the next step. Whenever you people are going to add what kind of numbers? X with only x values, numbers with only numbers. Are you followed? If there is 1x means another one 2x is there means we should add x plus x, numbers with numbers for addition and subtraction. See in the left hand side there is only 1x, that is 3x. There are no other x values here in the left hand side. You don't bother because there is no other x means only the value is only 3x. Now plus 15 minus 25. Are you followed here? Plus 15 and minus 25. The difference of these two is 10. Now when you are going to indicate the sign, what is the highest number here? 25. For that 25, what is the sign it is indicating? It is minus. So we should write minus 10. When you are going to find out the difference between the two numbers, first you find out the differences. Those two, whenever you are finding differences with plus and minus, not with plus and minus and minus, right? ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಒಂದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯು ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್, then you should see the highest number sign. Here 25 is indicating with a minus, so we should write minus 10. This is over in the case of left hand side is equals to, then we'll go to the right hand side. Here also 2x is only 1, you write as it is because there is no x values to add or subtract. Now there are two numbers, one is plus 9, another one is minus 14. Now one plus 9 minus 14 means we should deduct 14 and 9, the difference value is 5. What kind of 5 this is? The highest number is 14, which is indicating with minus sign, so we should write minus. Are you followed the third step? If x value should be added or subtracted with x values only, numbers with numbers only should be added and subtracted. You should not go for 3x minus 10 is 7x. You should not write like that. Are you followed? X with only with another x values can be subtracted. If there are no x values means you should retain to the next step. This is the third step got over. Then we'll go for the next thing. 3x minus 10. Here we have to calculate the value of x. So we have shifted the right hand side values to the left hand side. Here 3x minus 10 is left hand side. In the case of right hand side, there are 2x minus 5. When you people are going to shift from right hand side or from left hand side, plus values will become minus, minus value will become plus. See in the case of third step, 2x is plus. When we are changing the position to the left hand side, it will become minus 2x. In the same manner here, right hand side, it is minus 5. When you are going to shift it to the left hand side, it will become plus 5 is equals to 0. In case of equation, at the end you should mention if no number is there means it is equals to 0. Equation, whenever you are going to write equation, some variables with number that is equals to 0. If no number is there, nothing is there means left out means you people only should write it is equals to 0. Now, how many x are there in this question? One is 3x, that is plus. Another one x is also there, that is minus 2x. Now we should do the subtraction because one player plus 3x, another one is minus 2x. Then we should find out the difference of it. So 3x minus 2x is nothing but 1x. How many x are there here? It is 1x. And in the same manner, there are minus 10 and plus 5. 10 and 5 both are opposite signs. One is plus and minus. So again we should go for finding out the difference, that is subtraction we should do. Same signs addition, either it is plus or minus, but a different sign we should go for we should subtract. Minus 10 and plus 5 we should find out the difference. 10 and 5 the difference is 5. What kind of 5 means? The highest number is this 10 is indicating with minus, so we should write minus 5 is equals to 0. Now we should find out the value of x. So x equals this minus 5, when we are going to shift it to the right hand side, it will become plus value. It is plus 5 also you can write if you want, or if it doesn't write also it is indicating the value of plus 5. So this is how to calculate the value of x. In case of 2 marks they are going to ask this kind of questions. Only the basic conditions you should remember, that when you are shifting the values from left hand side to right hand side, all positive values will become negative or negative value will become positive. During in the case of multiplication, plus into plus become plus, minus into minus is also become plus. Same signs. When you multiply, it will become positive. But the opposite signs are there. Plus into minus will be, we are going to get the negative value. Minus into plus also indicates negative sign. So these are the conditions that you people should ready. And always unknown quantities in case of equation. Always it should be in the left hand side only. If it is in the form of right hand side also, we should bring back to the left hand side, then we should go for calculation. How we did it for the first question here, all x values as well as the number also we have shifted, then we find out the value of x. We got ultimate last, which is in the form of an equation, then we got the answer x equals 5. Let us see the second question here. 2 into 7 plus x, bracket is closed, minus 10 equals 16 minus 2 into, this is minus 2 into x minus 14. We have closed the bracket. Now in the next step, bracket has to be opened after multiplying the values which is in front of the bracket. If there is no number in front of the bracket means you should understand it is nothing but 1. Right? Now there is 2, plus into plus is plus, both are plus values. 2 into 7 is 14. Again plus 2 and again the sign first you should multiply, then with numbers. Plus into, which is in the bracket, it is plus, plus into plus is plus, 2 into x is 2x. This minus 10 they have given separate, write it separate, minus 10 equals, again here in front of the bracket only it is 2, so you should not deduct here. 16 minus 2, 14. Write 16 as it is, then with minus 2 you should multiply when you are going to open the brackets. First signs, then number. Here minus into plus is minus, 2 into x is 2x. Minus into minus, same signs here. Minus into minus become plus. 2 into 14 is 28. And see in the next step, there are only, x value is only 1 in the left
Excuse
hand.
me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Ma'am, in second step, how the 2 came, ma'am?
Here, just to see once again.
Yes, yes.
First, plus into plus is plus, 2 into 7 is 14. 2 sevens are 14, right? Whenever you are multiplying with the variables, are you followed? This is plus.
Yes, ma'am.
Plus into plus is plus. 2 into x. How you write 2x only, no?
Yes,
10,
ma'am.
2 into x, 2x. 10 into x, 10x. 7 into x, 7x. Like that we will multiply, right? If it is x value. Then minus 10 separately. Then you will see the third case. Left hand side we are having one x value. Right hand side also we are having one x value. Now there is only one x value, so we'll write as it is the value of x, that is 2x. And there is 1 plus 14 and 1 minus 10. So what is the value here? 1 plus and minus means we should subtract. So 14 minus 10 is 4 equal. Right hand side will go now. 2x we have written already here minus 2x, and the 16 that is plus, and 28 is also plus. So both numbers has to be added, right? Plus and plus values. When you are going to add, it will become plus only. During in the case of multiplication, plus into plus is also plus only. Plus 16 plus 28, it will become plus 44. In case minus 16 minus 28, both the values also we are going to add, but the sign will become minus only. Either plus or minus, but the same signs we are going to add itself. But in case of multiplication, so either it is a plus sign or it is minus sign, the ultimate product value we are going to get with the plus only. Now plus 16 plus 28 is 44. Then we are writing this minus 2x as it is. Then we have to shift all the x values to the left side and what numbers to the right side. So in the case of left hand side there is only 1 2x, and in case of right hand side there is minus 2x. Now we are going to shift this minus 2x to the left side. It is become plus 2x. And in case of numbers, right hand side is 44. Now we are shifting this plus 4 to the minus 4. How to do means, whenever we are going to calculate the value of x, you shift all the x values to the left side, numbers to the right side. It is very easy to calculate. So here in the first case, we shifted all numbers as well as x values. Then we have shifted the numbers to the right side. But do one thing, x values always, whatever the numbers are there in the form of x, in the right hand side, you shift it to the left hand side, and whatever the numbers are there in the left hand side, directly you can shift it to the right hand side. Now 2x is here, this minus 2x, when it comes to the left hand side becomes 2x, and 44 is remaining here in the right hand side. We are shifting this plus 44, it becomes minus 4. Now plus 2x will become 4x equals 44 minus 4 is 40. Now we have to calculate x equals 40. When the number is in the form of multiplication, 4 into x this is. So number is in the form of multiplication means when it is changing the position from left hand side to the right hand side means it will go to division. Are you followed this one? 40 divided by 4. Therefore the value of x equals 10. Have you people followed this one? Have you followed this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, when the time is up, if the class gets over, the meeting, so the slides will be there. The next slides will continue in the next class. The later on slides will be, till the time we'll see. Right? Let us will see for the third question here. That is the problem given. Can solve for the x from the following equations. 10 into x minus 4 minus 15 into x minus 3 equals 3 into 3 plus x minus 20. This is one question. This is problem number 3, and this side I have written problem number 4. Now we have to open these brackets. First we'll multiply signs, then with numbers. Plus into plus is plus. No need of indicating plus signs, only for a minus it should be indicated. 10 into x will become 10x. Plus into minus is minus. 10 fours are 40. Minus, now this block is over. One more bracket is there, has to be opened in front of the bracket. 15 minus 15 is there. Now first we'll multiply signs, then with numbers. Minus into plus is minus. 15 into x is 15x. Minus into minus is plus. 15 into 3 is 45. Come towards to the right hand side. Plus into plus is plus. 3 into 3 is 9. Plus into plus is plus. 3 into x is 3x. Then we are writing this minus 20 as it is. Now we should see left hand side, there are two x and two numbers for add and subtract, and x values, one is plus, another one is minus, so it should be subtracted. 15 and 10, minus 15 and plus 10x, so we got minus 5x, the difference is, but the highest number 15x sign is minus, so it should be indicated with minus. And also minus 40 and plus 45, then again should be deducted. The difference has to be find out. The difference is 5. What kind of 5 means? The highest number sign they have given, it is plus, so indicate with plus 5. In the same manner, right hand side, there are no more x's are there to add or subtract, then write the 3x as it is. Then plus 9 is there, minus 20 is there, so you should go for minus 11. is the difference. So what kind of 11 means it is minus. Now there are no x values and there are no numbers both left hand side and right hand side. Now we should shift all the x values to the left side and all the numbers to the right side. Here in the left hand side minus 5x should be written as it is, but in the case of right hand side there is one more x that should be shifted to the left hand side, that is 3x. The plus value will become minus 3x and equals to, in the right hand side minus 11 is there, so write as it is, but in the left hand side plus is there, should be shifted to the right hand side, it becomes minus 5. Now, as I said, whenever you are going to add the values, plus and plus will become plus, minus and minus, both when you are going to add, the values to be added, but the sign should be minus. But it is not in case of multiplication, only in the case of addition. And minus 11 and minus 5, both should be added, but it should be indicated with minus 16 only. Minus 8x equals minus 16. Therefore, x equals minus 16 divided by minus 8. Both minus and minus get it cancelled. 16 divided by 2, the value of x is 2. Therefore, this is how to calculate the value of x. See, in the case of fourth question, 3 into 3x plus 5 minus 5 into x plus 4 minus 4 into x plus 2 equals, right hand side they have given only 5 plus x. Let us will go for removing the brackets. Don't combine all these values together. Be careful. This is one question problem 3. This is one question. You should write separately. Now we'll multiply by opening, we'll open these brackets with the multiplication signs as well as numbers. Plus into plus is plus. 3 into 3 is 9. This 1 into x is 1x. That's all. 3 into 3x is nothing but 9x. Numbers with the numbers multiply, write x as it is. There are no x in front of the bracket. If there is 3x is there means it becomes 9x square. There is no x, so only x is retained. Then plus into plus is plus, 3 into 5 is 15. One more bracket to be removed. In front of bracket there is minus sign. Minus into plus, x value is plus, so minus into plus is minus. 5 into x is 5x. Minus into plus is minus. 5 fours are 20. Then one more bracket to be removed. Minus into plus is minus. 4 into x is 4x. Minus into plus is minus. 4 into 2 is 8. Right? See, in the second step itself, we have shifted these values. That is 5 plus x. When we shifted to the left hand side, it has become minus 5x and plus x has become minus x equals 0. Now let us will see how many x are there in this question, how many numbers. One is 9x, another one is minus. We have written, we have rearranged, we have formatted the equation again here. One 9x, one minus 5x, one minus 4x, one more x is there, that is minus x. And how many numbers? See, plus 15 is there, minus 20 is there, and minus 8 and minus 5 equals 0. When you have nothing number means you should write simply it is equals to 0. And 9x minus 5x, it will become 4x plus 4x plus 4x minus 4x, it will become 0. Again one more x is there, minus x. So this minus x is written as it is. Or else you can do one thing, all minus values to be added, then deduct with 9x. See, minus 4x minus 1x become 5x, 5x, then 5x will be 10x, 10x minus and plus 9x will become minus x. 1x or x is same itself. And then let us will go for the numbers, plus 15 minus 20, all minus values add together, then you find out the difference with 15 and these numbers, 20, 28, 29, 30, 33. So all 28 and 5, when we are going to add together, it will become minus 33. Minus 33, minus 33 and plus 15, the value is minus 18 equals 0. Retain this x value whether it is plus or minus at the left hand side. Minus x equals this minus 18, when it is shifting to the right hand side it will become plus 18. This is nothing but 1x. My x itself is indicating with 1. Minus 1x is equals to 15 means x equals 18 divided by minus 1. Therefore, the value of x equals minus 18. So, this is how we need to calculate the value of x. Is Anyone doubts are having?
Ma'am,
Yelma.
when only single x is given without any number, we have to assume it as 1, ma'am.
Yes, yes. We have. If no number is mentioned with x, then it is nothing but 1x. Right?
Ma'am, another doubt, ma'am.
Ah.
In previous class of the first chapter, ma'am,
Ah.
how we should, in that sentence sums, how we have to find out whether it's LCM or HCF, ma'am?
LCM, HCF means specifically they'll mention find LCM means it is LCM. Find HCF means you should go calculate HCF. But methods is depending on you. Methods is depending on you. Specifically they'll mention the method means you should follow the same method. If no methods are mentioned means you can calculate any method by any method, right? Directly they'll give the question find LCM, find HCF. Are you followed? Yes? Hello?
Ma'am, not in that one, ma'am.